Welcome back to day 2, week 4 of the UMD Virtual Skills Camp. Once again, I am so fired up to be here today to help you guys out, to get better with you, to push outside of our comfort zone, to just keep bringing that energy and to keep embracing the grind every single day. We were feeding that positive wolf yesterday, that wolf of hard work, the one that wants to work hard, the one that wants to get outside of our comfort zone. And we weren't feeding the negative wolf that said, I want to be lazy today, or I don't want to get outside my comfort zone, or I don't want to do the workout. We're feeding the positive wolf, and we got to do that again today. And all week, doing things like being different, having that mama mentality. All the things we've talked about, it all carries over and it all builds momentum. So the more of those mindsets you have, the more they just fuse together and create an unstoppable force of motivation, energy, effort, enthusiasm, and help you reach your goals. One thing I want to talk about before we begin today is just discipline. And discipline in the little things and how it leads to success in the bigger things. So you might want to be a great basketball player. That might be your burning passion, your burning desire to be a great basketball player. But that's a pretty big goal, right? That's a pretty big concept, just to be a great basketball player. There's a lot of things that go behind that, a lot of hard work, and then I think a lot of discipline. Now you might think discipline is when your parents get mad at you for doing something wrong. Well, not necessarily. This is a different type of discipline. This is the discipline that you have to live your life with. And the little things that you do add up to being a better basketball player. And I'm talking about having the discipline to do the stuff that's hard, like keep your room clean or do the dishes when your parents or whoever you're living with asks you to do the dishes, or to make your bed, or to try really hard on your English assignment, even though it's a book that you don't really like, or try hard on your science stuff that you don't really like. It takes discipline to do that. But you know what? If you can have the discipline to do the hard things like that, like getting to school, getting to class early, being on time, paying attention, staying off your phone when you're in class, or just eating the right things, going to bed on time, not staying up all night watching Netflix, getting good sleep every night, waking up, stretching a little bit, making sure you have water in you, eating the right foods, all that little things, all those little disciplines, the hard things to do, they add up to being a great player. So when the time comes that there's big things to accomplish, like hitting a big shot in a game, or hey, you got your first start, we need to have a great start to the game. You're already ready because you make those good decisions over and over again in the little things, and they add up. So it's that discipline to make good decisions. So let's just make the great decision to, hey, have a great warm-up. Let's get our music cranked up. That's another good decision. Let's text the teammates some motivation. And let's just get fired up to work today. I'm so excited to get after it with you guys. Let's get after it and let's get better. All right, guys. First thing we got today for our stationary ball handling is the pocket series. We've worked on some pocket dribbles when we were talking about our hesitations. We're going to go through a whole dribbling series. Again, just trying to give you new ideas, just little tweaks on things we've done before. Our stationary ball handling, we've really been focusing on pounding that ball into the ground, putting dents in the floor, breaking the floor, whatever that is, getting outside of our comfort zone. We got to continue to do that today. Remember, being able to handle the ball is like your driver's license to playing the game of basketball. The court is the road, and you got to be able to dribble to be able to drive on it. So let's get after it. Pocket dribble, remember, it's when we bring that ball back to our pocket here. In some of these moves, it's going to end up being a slight hesitation on our pocket. So we're going to get into a series of different things, building our way up. Forgot to mention, you can see myself in the camera right now, I got full on gray because it's color rush week. So I got my grout fit on. I think I'm going to rock a little white tomorrow, but today's the grout fit. So hopefully you're participating with the color rush. Have a little fun, bring a little energy. I might put my hood up at some points just to get a little good vibes in here, get in the zone, get ready to get after it. Pocket series to begin. We're going to go 30 seconds. Going 1, 2, 3, pocket. 1, 2, 3, pocket. Again, once that ball hits your hand, we want to slightly try to direct it back. Not carrying the ball, but pocketing it back, okay? So 30 seconds, 3 dribbles into a pocket dribble. Ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, 3, pocket. 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 Break the floor. Pocket. 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 3, 2, 1. Good. Left hand, same thing. I'm trying to break the floor with my dribble. Really trying to dribble it hard. Put dents in the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pocket. 1, 2, 3. Pocket. 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 Dance to the floor. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Good job, guys. We're going to go 1, 2, pocket. 1, 2, pocket. Speeding it up a little bit. This is a great chance to get warmed up. Strong core, ball quick. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Pocket, 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 pocket. Keep it up, guys. Dance to the floor. You can do it. I'm pushing myself outside my comfort zone. 3, 2, 1. Left hand. 30 seconds. Keep it up. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hey, really trying to control that ball. Slapping it into the ground as hard as you can. Elbow drive, okay? Next one. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, pocket cross. 1, 2, 3, pocket cross. 1, 2, 3, pocket cross. Pocket cross, okay? So you bring that ball back, and then you got to be sitting down so you can cross over below your knees and below your chest. We are gonna go for a minute. Now, we should be comfortable with that pocket dribble. Let's really try to push the pace, get outside of our comfort zone. Go for a minute now. 1, 2, 3, pocket, cross. Alternating which direction we go every time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, pocket, cross. Pocket, cross. Pocket, cross. Pocket cross. Pocket cross. Pocket cross. Pocket. Keep it up. Halfway there. Pocket cross. Pocket cross. Just a little hesitation. Push that ball through. You guys can do it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Good job, guys. Hey, great work. Great work so far. We're gonna go 2 dribbles, pocket, cross. Snap that thing tight. Here we go. 2 dribbles. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Mistakes are okay. Keep it up, guys, keep it up. I'm trying to keep that ball right about my waist. Still getting those good pound dribbles and then sweeping it low. You guys can do it. Keep your core tight. Snap that ball. 15 seconds. Keep it up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Ooh, that one's feeling good. You can see we got that slight pocket, which is going to allow us time to make a decision. Really going to do a nice job setting up our hesitation. We do a crossover and all of our other moves. We're going to go 2 pound dribbles pocket, 2 between the legs. It's going to go 1, 2, or 3 pound dribbles. 1, 2, 3 pocket, and then we're going to snap. 1, 2, 3 pocket, snap. Okay? So really working on driving that ball through. Just like we have been working a lot. Drive, 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 drive. Get that ball through hard, okay? Here we go. 3 dribbles for a minute. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, pocket between. 1, 2, 3, pocket between. 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 Keep it up. Lost it there, that's okay. Finish strong. You can do it. 2, 1. Good. I love that little pocket. Just throws the defense's timing out just a hair. So when you pocket it, all of a sudden, whack! You go right between your legs, you are gone. A lot of times, guys in the NBA, including my favorite player, Damian Lillard, they'll be mixing, they'll pocket here. You'll see that defense is overcommitted. Snap! Right between the legs, and they're gone. Either for a dunk or an easy 2. Okay? So, this is great stuff. 2 dribbles now, between the legs, pocket, between the legs. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, pocket between. 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 Keep it up. Keep it up. 20 more seconds. You can do it. Push yourself outside your comfort zone. You can do it. 10 seconds. Finish strong. Pocket between. Pocket between. Pocket between. Good. Good. Good job. Next one we're going to do, it's going to be behind the back. So same thing. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, pocket, snap, okay? So as you're coming here, you pocket, you're going to need to snap forward with your legs to clear some space, snap that ball underneath, okay? So we're going to start with 3 dribbles, and then after 30 seconds, we're going to transition to just 2 dribbles. So we're not doing this one as long just because it's a little awkward and a move we don't make as often as our crossover in between the legs. So 1, 2, 3, pocket, snap. 30 seconds to that, 30 seconds to 2 dribbles. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, pocket, snap. 1, 2, 3, pocket, snap. 1, 2, 3, pocket, snap. Pocket, snap. Pocket, snap. Pocket, snap. Pocket, snap. Pocket, snap. pocket snap. 1, 2, pocket snap. 1, 2, pocket snap. Keep it up. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Good job. Ball flew off the stage for me there. This is some good stuff though. Ball control, snapping that thing, being in different planes, okay? Next one we got. We're gonna move a little bit. So you can take a step or two back. We're gonna go 1, 2, pocket. We're gonna push with an escape dribble into a speed stop. Then we're gonna bring it back here. 1, 2, pocket, push, speed stop, okay? So we're working on a pocket to an escape dribble, okay? Pocket, escape dribble, speed stop. So, one more time. 1, 2, pocket, speed stop. Bring the ball back. 1, 2, pocket, speed stop, okay? Working on our handle right there. You hesitate, they don't respect your ball side hand, you bust right by them, go shoot a layup. Here we go. We're gonna go a minute on this, okay? Gonna go a minute. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, pocket, escape dribble, snap. 1, 2, pocket, escape dribble, snap. 1, 2, pocket, escape dribble, snap. Good. 1, 2, pocket, escape dribble, snap. Really reach. Come be serious. 1, 2, pocket, snap. 1, 2, pocket, snap. See, I made a mistake there? That's okay. Gotta get back in. Do it again. 1, 2, pocket, push. Here we go. 1, 2, pocket, push. Good. 1, 2, pocket, push. Good. 1, 2, pocket, push. Keep it up. 1, 2, pocket, push. Good. 1, 2, pocket, snap back. Last one. 1, 2, pocket, push. Good. Hey, great work. Great work. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go 1, 2, pocket into a push cross. So, push cross, sometimes, or a lot of times you use in transition, or if you get the defender leaning and you cross right over on their back. So I can get my defender leaning here, push cross over the top. So it's an escape dribble across our body. So what we're gonna do, 1, 2, pocket, push, punch, okay? 1, 2, pocket, push, punch stop. Working on our handle, carrying over a lot of things we've done so far. So 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Bringing that ball back, same thing, left hand. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Punching with your outside foot. So alternating, just like we did before. We'll go for a minute again. Push yourself, let's get better, let's get after it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. I'm pushing that ball over the top. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Here we go. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Here we go. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Good job, guys. Keep it up. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Here we go. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Good. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. There we go. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. 10 more seconds. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Again. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Last one. 1, 2, pocket, push, punch. Good. Woo. That got my legs rolling right there. I like it. That's good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. We are going to take a quick halftime. We're going to come back and Mason Steppen, is gonna take you through the Kobe series and some additional levels of growth that we're gonna have onto that. Get your drink of water, and Mason's gonna take you when you get back.
Alright guys, now we're going to work on some Kobe series stuff. This series is great to work on for when you need to create space from a defender. It's good on working on first step explosion. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure we're going to get low and in a triple threat stance. First one you're going to do is just explosion with your right foot being your lead foot, left foot is going to be your pivot foot. We're going to do 5 going right, 5 left. So again, first start out in a good triple threat stance. Ball protected, and we're going to rip it underneath our knee and explode to the hoop. Ready? Triple threat, explode. Remember to verbalize it with me. Triple threat, explode. Triple threat, explode. Triple threat, explode. That's 4. Triple threat, explode. 5. Now right foot's going to be our pivot foot. Left foot's going to be our lead foot. Again, try to get as long as possible. Triple threat, explode. Triple threat, explode. Triple threat, explode. 3. Triple threat, explode. 4. Last one. Triple threat, explode. Good. Now we're going to work our crossover step. This is good for cutting off a defender and beating him in the opposite direction. So our left foot's going to be down. It's going to be our pivot foot. And our right foot, we're going to take it and rip it across our body, and we're going to do a left hand dribble now. 5 each way again. Triple threat, explode. 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 One more. Triple threat, explode. Now our right foot's going to be our pivot foot, left foot lead. Again, cross it over, bring it across your body. Ready? 5 of them. Triple threat, explode. Triple threat, explode. Triple threat, explode. Triple threat, explode. Last one, triple threat, explode. Good. Now we're going to get into hopping. So this is going to work on our quickness of our first step. So you're going to be hopping, and then you're going to break down and explode. Again, 5 each way. Ready? We're hopping. Explode. Hopping. 5 each way. Explode. 2. Hopping. Explode. 3. Hopping. Explode. 4. Last one this way. Explode. Now left foot. Left foot, lead foot. Hopping. Explode. Hopping. Explode. Hopping. Explode. 3. Hopping. Explode. Last one. Hop, hop. Explode. Good. Good work. Now we're going to work on adding a dribble towards it. So we're going to split stance. So your lead foot is going to be behind. So my left foot's my pivot foot for this to start off. So my right foot's going to be behind. I'm going to split stance like this. We're going to rip it, take a dribble, and we're going to get into a stride stop. So it's a 1-2 quick stop. 5 each way again. Remember, always start out in a good stance. Explode, 1 dribble. Try stop. That's 1. Split stance. Explode, 1 dribble. Quick pickup. That's 2. Stride. Quick dribble. 3. Triple threat. Explode. Quick pickup. 4. 1 more this way. Triple threat. Explode. Quick pickup. Good. Quick pickup. Good. Now we're going the other way. So now our right foot's gonna be in front, left foot's gonna be behind. Again, this is simulating off the dribble. So this is creating space off the dribble. Triple threat, explode, quick pickup. Triple threat, explode, quick pickup. That's 2. Triple threat, explode, quick pickup. Really try, remember, bring the stuff we learned from the other series into it. So you're gonna be here, try to elongate this step. Try to make it as long as possible, create as much space. That's 3, we got 2 more. Explode. 4, 1 more. Triple threat, explode, pick up, good. And now last one is all about creating space when we're in triple threat position. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna be here, triple threat, you're gonna jab into your defender, creating that space right there, and then you're gonna rip it through and attack. We're gonna go 1 dribble, quick pickup again. Stride stop. So right foot first, 5 each way. Triple threat, jab into and create space, explode, quick pickup. That's 1. Triple threat, jab into him, explode. 2. Good work so far, keep it up. Keep it up, this is the last one. Jab into him, quick pickup. 3. Triple threat, jab, explode. 4. Last one going this way. Triple threat, jab into him, explode. 5, good. Now left foot lead. So now your left foot's creating space. Right foot, pivot foot, 5 going this way. Jab in, triple threat, explode. 1. Triple threat, jab in, explode. 2. Triple threat, jab in, rip it, explode. 4, 3. I don't know how to count. Triple threat, jab into him, come back, rip it. 4. 1 more, give it your all. Last thing, last one. Triple threat, jab again, create space, explode, pick it up. Good work today. That's good stuff right there. That's how you're gonna get better as a player right there.
Hey, let's give it up for Mason. Hey, great job, guys. We continue to work on the Kobe series every single week. There's a reason we did it on day 1. It's because it's just so important to being able to play basketball low, being explosive, driving by people. You can handle the ball like crazy well, but if you don't know how to explode by someone, you're never gonna be able to fully capitalize on all that good ball handling. So we gotta combine being great ball handlers with having great footwork and great explosiveness. That's why we work the Kobe series so much, staying low. But great job so far. We're gonna finish up with a little series we call the glide dribble series, okay? The glide dribble series. Now, the glide dribble is a move that you can use in an isolation situation when you have your dribble live, or maybe you just don't like trying to just rip by someone. So this is a move that Kevin Durant uses a lot in his isolation situations. He might get the defender right in front of him, and he might not really like the look. He wants to force a reaction from the defender. So he's just gonna take a glide dribble and get into almost that pocket situation where he can make a move either direction. So he likes to get it here, just a glide dribble, and when it comes to a pocket, just like we worked on earlier, force that defense into reaction. If they don't react right away, it might be 2. So it might be 1, 2, and then go. But he's setting up his feet for a Kobe series into whatever type of finish, whatever type of veer step he might need to get by the defense. So we're gonna work on a glide series, okay? Now, you see I got my cones set up in a rectangle, okay? Get it set up in a rectangle. So we're basically gonna make a figure 8 through these cones. So our track is gonna look like this. We're gonna start in one corner, we're gonna glide dribble, and then we're gonna veer to the other side of the cone. That's gonna kind of be our progression, and we're gonna work off of that. So we're gonna veer. And then we're gonna have the ball in the other hand. We're coming this way. Glide dribble, same thing. Veering into the defense. So really trying to focus on turning the corner, driving. We're gonna get out some counters. This is probably my favorite one-on-one move to teach, besides just being able to straight jab, hit the shot. But great way to force the defense to guard you. They might be laying off you a little bit too much. Force them to guard you and then make them pay. Bust by them. So here we go. We're gonna go one dribble, right hand glide into a veer. So I'm just gonna be here, triple threat stance. I'm gonna glide dribble. So on that glide, it's like a wiper. So I'm pulling that ball across right here and getting to this situation where that defense doesn't respect me. And I'm gonna veer. Same thing right here. You can see, almost starts like a wiper dribble, and I'm gonna turn the corner, okay? So we're gonna start out going 3 times down and back on that, on our rectangle. Really working on good footwork, pulling that ball, being explosive. So here we go. Glide footwork. Ready? Veer, triple threat. Begin. Glide dribble. Clutch it pass. See, I'm turning the corner, dribbling in with my right hand. We call that a veer. We did that last week. Here we go. Glide dribble, veer. Good. There's one. Glide dribble, veer. Good. Glide dribble, veer. Good. Glide dribble, veer. Good. One more. Glide dribble, veer. Good job, guys. Now, we're gonna take 2 glide dribbles. So, maybe you just cover half the distance or 3/4 of the distance. Maybe get a little wider, and we're gonna bust by the defense then, okay? So 2 glide dribbles into a veer. 3 times down and back. So we're 1, 2, really V'ing that dribble. It's almost like it's a combination of our wiper and kind of the fake crossover. So we go wiper dribble, and then you gotta bring one more, pull that ball out. See, all this stuff carries over. I love basketball, man. This is awesome. Here we go. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, explode. Yes, good. 1, 2, explode. Good. 1. Oh, I lost it. That's okay. I'm pushing myself. Here we go. 1, 2, explode. Good. Here we go. 1, 2, explode. There we go, that's 2. 1, 2, explode. Good. 1, 2, explode. Turn in that corner, good job. Now, next one we're gonna work on. Now imagine these cones are the cones that are down there. I just wanna be a little closer to the camera. We're gonna go 1, 2, and then we're gonna hit them with a mean fake crossover. So we're gonna come here. Fake crossover, same footwork. Remember, jabbing in and pulling that ball out. So live with my left hand on this side, we're coming here. 1, 2, in around. Just shifting that defense ever so much that you can get your shoulder underneath them in veer. We're going 3 times. Down and back. It's all coming together now. Here we go. 1, 2, push it by. Here we go. 1, 2, push it by. Good job, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, push it by. Here we go. 1, 2, push it by. Good. Here we go. 1, 2, push it by. Last one. 1, 2, push it by. Good. Great job. Great job. Great job. Next one. We're gonna go with a push crossover, okay? Remember we worked on it earlier where we punched that ball over the top? Again, this is like ball replacement stuff. You gotta punch that ball over, get somewhere. So, I'll demonstrate here. We're gonna go 1, 2, pushing through, okay? Same thing here. 1, 2, pushing through. So punch crossover, hit that gap, hit it, and split it. Here we go. 3 times. Down and back. punching through. Here we go. 1, 2, punching through. Good work. Good work. Our last one, we're gonna go with a hesitation between the legs. So it's a pocket between the legs. So we're coming here. 1, 2. We're stopping here, planting, and getting through. So we're going between the toes again. 1, 2, between. Okay? Last thing of the day, it's time to be different, okay? Be different, be better, and get outside of our comfort zone. Keep feeding that positive energy. Keep being disciplined to do the little things, stay low, to break the floor in your dribbles, all those little things. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Let's finish strong. Here we go. Between the legs. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, between. Yeah, let that back. 1, 2, between. I lost it. I'm pushing myself. That's okay. Here we go. 1, 2, between. Good. Here we go. 1, 2, between. Good job, guys. Keep it up. One more. Down and back. 1, 2. Between. I lost it. That's okay. Last one. Finish strong. 1, 2. Between. I gotta get one more in. Those last two are bad. 1, 2. Between. Last one. 1, 2. Between. Oh man, get outside my comfort zone. Get outside my comfort zone. That's great. Hey, great work so far, guys, man. I said great work this week. 2 awesome workouts already. And we got 3 days left. Only 3 workouts left. You guys, proud of you. Remember, discipline's not a bad thing. We talked about that before the workout started. It's not a bad thing. But discipline is hard, right? It's hard. It's hard to do well on your homework every time. It's hard to stay off your phone, or it's hard to always listen to mom and dad, or always listen to your coach. It's hard. But I guarantee if you keep doing those little things that are hard, you can continue to get better and better and build into something great. So great work, day 2. Can't wait to see you tomorrow for day 3. Let's go Bulldogs.